Tubies, this is your girl Red. Welcome back to Cooking with Red. And here I'm back with my pasta salad. Happy Thanksgiving. Well, early Thanksgiving. It's the day before and I'm cooking for Thanksgiving. So here is my other dish. I showed you all the deviled eggs before. And right now I'm doing my pasta salad. Excuse the kitchen. It is a mess. I will be cleaning in a few minutes. So I cut up all my vegetables. So in here we have my cucumbers already cut up. And this is Italian pasta salad. Now there are different types of pasta salad. So I use Italian ingredients. So here we have cucumbers, tomatoes, yellow onions or white onion. It doesn't matter really. I think a white onion. Yeah, so tomatoes, cucumbers, onion, dill pickles. I use this. I showed you all what I use. So I already sprinkled this Italian style Parmesan on there. I already sprinkled a little bit of this garlic pepper on there. Some regular black pepper I've already sprinkled on there. And I've already sprinkled some onion powder on here. So that is what is in here at the moment. And I've already cooked my pan of pasta noodles. And I showed you the box that I used. It doesn't matter what brand. It doesn't really matter what type of noodles that you use. Now, I've never used fettuccine or anything like that. I usually do just use these spaghetti noodles. So I don't know how any other type will use. Now, I have used the spiral pastas or the multicolored pasta. Those do really well also because they are meant for pasta salad. But I usually just use spaghetti because you get a lot in a pack and they go a long, long way. So let me pour this into here and then I'll mix it all up and then I will show you because I'm using my phone, so I only have one hand and I'm doing this by myself. So I don't think I can pour it while I'm using one hand. So let me do that and I'll be right back. After you mix everything in, and I also forgot to say that I added lunch meat. I put turkey in mine. Sometimes I add ham. Sometimes I add chicken. It just depends on what you like. So this time I just added turkey in with it. And this is how it looks. A full pan of pasta salad. Everything mixed in. And you just want to make sure you mix everything in really good together. And mind you that I like to do mine while it's still warm. But when you put it in the refrigerator and let it sit, it will, kind of settle because it's still kind of juicy right now. But some people like to eat it warm. I mean, this is for tomorrow, so it won't be warm. And actually, some people warm it up. I wouldn't recommend that, but I like to eat sometimes when it's still warm. But if I was cooking it just for home, I would eat some while it's still warm. But I put aluminum foil over it. Or you can use, like I said, plastic or saran wrap. Anything. Or even if you use a container with a top on it. And just put it in the refrigerator and let it sit. And that is it. That is my Italian style pasta salad. And like I said again, what I used is one of these little bottles. And I got this from the Dollar Tree. There's like a glare. I think because I'm under the light. Okay. There we go. This, we're trying to focus here. Balsamic vinaigrette. Maybe if I turn. Okay. This balsamic vinaigrette. I used one of those. And you can use any brand. And this is my first time using this cheap Italian dressing. And honestly, I'm not crazy about it, but I mixed it with another type of Italian dressing that I already had a half a bottle of. So, I mean, it's okay. But I got this Italian dressing. And so I just used 2 full-size bottles of Italian dressing and one of these little bottles of balsamic vinaigrette. And that makes a full pan of pasta salad with 2 boxes of spaghetti noodles. And I've used the small tomatoes. So I think I used like several little bitty ones. But if you were using full size ones, you would probably use about 3 or 4. Usually I would use about 3 or 4. And I only used one large cucumber because it was a really big cucumber. And so I used one big one. And I cut them down to like really small kind of pieces. And I just make sure I cut up my onions really small, my onion pieces. Because a lot of people don't like onion. So really you can't even tell that there's onion in it. And I just chop my lunch meat up in here really good. And I used deli meat. So that is my Italian pasta salad. And I don't put any real cheese in it because real cheese will not last long in something like this. So I just sprinkle some of this over it. And that is it. There you go. You can eat it with garlic bread. You can eat it by itself. The ingredients, everything I used and everything at the bottom.